Hello, Fatima. How are you doing today?
Hello, Andrew. I'm great. How are you?
I am amazing. Okay. So, Fatima, let's start right away. What was the most valuable experience you encountered in my class?
The most valuable experience I had in your class was about Canadian culture. Before this course, I didn't know more about Canadian culture, but through this term and through this class, I gained a lot of information about the Canadian culture. And also, I understand learning English is not enough. I understand learning English and culture go together, and your emphasis on learning culture beyond the learning English really motivates me to learn more and more about this. And that was amazing. Thank you so much for this effort.
Yeah, you're very welcome. It's my pleasure. And what were the top three things you learned during the term in my class, in our class?
Actually, there was a lot of things, but for answering this question, I just mentioned three of them. During this term, we learn the topic about interview preparation, grammar and pronunciation, and learning practical idioms that help me to be more natural and fluent to expressing myself, especially during my interviews and looking so natural and native during my speaking. That was three. Yeah.
Yeah, that's an amazing validation. And what did you find most engaging or interesting during the term?
The most engaging was thing was how you involve every student in the class. You always encourage us to talk, participate in the activities, share our ideas, and you engage every single students in class. Every single students feel to seen and heard in your class, and that was the uh, positive and brilliant point of your class for me and for every student in your class.
That's awesome. And what surprised you about the class? Yeah, I know obviously it's your first time to be in my class. So you came to my class, you see Andrew Taylor teaching, smiling, fun. And what surprised you about the class?
Oh, um, another wonderful experience for me was how open were you in sharing your own stories about
Like
your life,
personal stories, right?
your personal story about your life, your career, your goals, and even about you, detail about your family. It made the class feel more inspiring, and
And
actually for me, yeah, that was really fascinate me about you, and I really enjoyed it.
thank you so much. Yeah. It's just like I brought my personality to the class, right? My personality. And
Yeah.
what was the most challenging concept or topic you encountered in the class?
For me, the most challenging part was speaking fluently about the certain topic, especially during practice interviews. I found it difficult to describe my quality, my personality during the interviews. And the other thing was talking about one of our classmates. I didn't know how to make my mind. What should I say about every person? How should I describe it? But according your teaching, I learned how to do that, how to make my mind, how to organize my mind, and how to start my speaking.
Wow. Thank you so much, Fatima, for that beautiful feedback. And how did you feel about the classroom environment?
Uh, Even though at first I wasn't very confident in my ability, I always felt supported and encouraged by you. Um, you gave me a lot of positive feedbacks, and I can say that was more than my quality. Your feedback was more than my quality, but that make me more confident to be uh, uh, to stay on tune and learn more and try hard to become fluent and learn more about the Canadian culture, the even about our environment, our nature, everything. Every topic was taught through you in the class was really useful and helpful in my life.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Fatima. And did you find the whole term beneficial for you? In what sense?
Yes, absolutely. The term was very beneficial for me and for all the students. We learn how to organize our minds, how to speak more clearly, how to express our ideas, and how to speak correctly. And yeah, whatever I taught in your class was really useful and yeah, I learned how to pronounce the word correctly. That was really important to be clear, to be understood by native speakers, and yeah, learning really useful and efficient talking with people.
Yes. Okay, amazing. And what would you, okay, let's say you, like a new student comes up to you and says, Fatima, I'm gonna be in Andrew's class in September. What do you think about this teacher? What
Oh,
would you say to this person if they asked you that question?
I would say Andrew is a funny and but also serious teacher. He tries to keep classroom environment light, positive. He encouraged all the students to participate in classroom activities, and he focused on our pronunciation to be native like, and that is so important to being clear, to talk efficiently, and encourage all the students to not to just sit quiet. Uh, I would say he always tried to engage every students and make them to stay focused in the class.
Wow. And what feedback do you have about my teaching style or methods?
Oh, um, I really enjoyed your teaching, Andrew. You created very positive and engaging classroom environment, and every students were seen and heard in your class. I appreciated how you encourage me and all the students, and yeah, you focus on our clear pronunciation and correct our grammatical errors to talk correctly and have a natural speech pattern. These all of these are the positive point of being in Andrew Taylor's classroom.
Thanks. Yeah, what could I have done differently to better support your learning?
I think you were very supportive teacher. and really appreciate this effort. I have not so many things to tell about it, but one thing maybe I can say, you could have gave us more assignments.
Mhm.
Yeah, just this.
Like to back up your what you've learned, right? Like
Yeah.
actually one of my students on the weekend said the same thing to me. They said I could have given them more assignments so that they can follow up on what I'm teaching. And they said it didn't have to be a test or something, but just like some links, some websites that you can visit, and some materials that the students can review at home, to better improve their learning of the subject matter that was being taught. Yes, I'm gonna do that in September. And like, what are your goals for the next term and beyond?
I definitely try to work on my fluency, learn more, and expand my knowledge of vocabulary. And I try to, I will try to correct my pronunciation. Um, yeah, this is my goals, because learning English is not just has in learning English there's no end. It's endless. Every day I can learn more and more. Beside the knowledgeable teacher like you with over 30 years of experience, we can pass the way easily.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, technology keeps on changing, and every day, every year, there is a new word to learn. Like some AI words, AI didn't exist before, and right now we are exposed, we are bombarded with all this technology that we have to learn. And any Fatima, any okay, what okay, let me ask this question before I ask you the last question. What will you miss most when you leave my class?
I hope you would be our teacher in next semester. But if it uh, didn't happen, I really missed for the environment of the classroom. That was really positive, lively environment, and I will miss about your positive feedbacks about me.
No, like, yeah,
Yeah.
do remember, Fatima, do remember that whatever compliments or validation I gave you in the class, they are all sincere.
Oh, thank you.
Some of them were designed to inspire you, to elevate you, but I I don't lie to my students. Like yes, when I say to you, you're excellent, you're good at this, I meant it from here. And so whatever I told you in the class,
I
pure,
really appreciate
sincere
your
validation.
honesty. There is lots of technology in these days, like AI, but AI doesn't have any emotion. And what is valuable,
Exactly.
what is
Exactly.
valuable, it's wise, sensitive. Have a wise and sensitive teacher like you. It's really valuable.
Mhm.
And
Yes.
AI never ever can take place,
No, the AI can never replace people.
replace you. Yeah.
Yes, like for example, this morning, I was like teaching the students, and one of the students told me, "How do I decide?" I mean, she asked me, "How do I decide which sentence I can turn into past perfect?" And I told him, "Okay, just take a look at what happened first, and that will turn into past perfect. Google it, you will not find this information." Yeah, you know what I
Yes.
mean? Because
Right.
this, for example, this information I discovered when one of my students in Brampton, like before the pandemic, asked me, "Teacher, how do I," and then I look at my sentences and I said, "Oh my God, my brain worked like a computer, like Google, right? Bam. And I came up with something." Okay. So any final thoughts, Fatima?
Okay, I should say, yeah, I'm truly grateful for everything I learned in your class. It wasn't just about improving my English, I was also about building confidence, understanding Canadian culture, and the way you encourage me to grow. And this class gave me the motivation to keep learning and yeah, continue my journey and keep working toward my goals.
Amazing. It's not it's nice. It was nice talking with you, Fatima, today. And please complete your homework if you haven't done it yet. There is a homework in Avenue, like
But sorry, interrupting you. I had a question about the writing a letter to your teacher. I didn't see anything in Avenue to submit my assignment. Did you?
oh, you should like type directly.
Okay, okay,
You
I
get
see.
directly. And at the same time, if you look at the instruction, I posted my email where you can email me a copy of your letter.
Okay,
You'll be,
great.
you'll be sending me a copy of the letter, and at the same time, you will submit your homework in Avenue.
Okay, sure.
Uh,
Because I prepared it, but I didn't know how to do with that. Yeah, I wasn't sure how, what should I do with that. Okay, I will do it.
uh,
Thank you so
Take
much. Thank
care.
you for
Great summer.
everything.
Have a great summer.
Yeah,
You're going to 789. Okay.
thank you so much. And
Okay,
God
you're
bless
welcome.
you.
Okay,
Have a
okay,
great
Fatima.
summer. Bye.
Okay, bye. I'll just stop the recording. Bye.